Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry I'm so late. Hello guys, it's your girl Bella Kitty, or you can call me Kitty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please excuse any of the hammering you hear in the background. I woke up just early enough to record this video. They normally don't start making all the noise till about 8 o'clock. Today they decided to do it at 7:40. So we got to work with it because I want to get this video out to my melanin moms of the Yucatan group because, you know, this is what the girls have been waiting for. So I want to tell you about my blind date, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to call it a blind date because it really wasn't a date, but it was a date. You just got to kind of follow along with how the story unfolds. So on Sunday, a mom posted in the Melanin Moms of Yucatan group, and I didn't see it. However, I saw it in my private group chat. A friend of mine, she said, Kitty, go be the companion date for the guy in the moms group or whatever. I was like, let me go see what they're talking about over there. So then I scrolled to the moms group, and the conversation had apparently been going on for a little bit. I was late to the party, and that's when I discovered, or that's when I was like, okay. I just honestly went in there and was like, okay, I'm down. And then I scrolled back to the top and I read what the mom posted. So here's the weirdest thing I'll post all year and probably in my existence of this group, without any, and I mean any strings or implications attached. Would anyone like to be treated to dinner and drinks this week accompanied by my son's father? He's bringing XYZ back to Mexico, and it's his first trip to Merida. I've been thinking of a good place to send him with expense paid for a night out as a Father's Day gift. But it seems boring and uneventful for him to go on his own. Would any of you ladies like to join him for the evening? I'm thinking Anima, as he's a meat and potatoes type of guy. He's a great conversationalist and can be very funny. I love to enhance his few days here, as he's gifted me the pleasure of delivering my son for the next 6 months. He's considering attending a Juneteenth celebration if you wanted a sneak peek. I like to send him out on Tuesday. I'll double check he's not made plans first. It's like, okay, well, we settled on a date for Wednesday, and I was like, all right, let me see if my mom crew helped me out. I was like, y'all, you know, it's Wednesday, that's park day. It's when, all the kids get together to skate. I think this week they were like double dutching and some other stuff. I was like, yo, if the nanny takes the baby to the park, y'all keep an eye out. They was like, cool. I was like, cool. It's like, all right, boom. So we went through that or whatnot. And then, of course, it's like what she look like, right? So I'm like, all right, we got to pick a this is her picture. Y'all know that this is her picture. It's the picture like, that everybody show like, this the person, like what they look like. So we had to pick a this is her picture. So I had 3 options initially. I was like, all right, these seem cool. I didn't want anything, too old, but I also didn't want anything unflattering as well. So I went through, we came up 3. Number 2 kind of just wasn't a favorite. So we went with, it was between like number 1 and number 3. I decided to send number 3. I just felt like it was the most casual and cute. It was like a night I went out for drinks with my girls or whatever. So it's like, okay, cool, we'll go with this one or whatever. So after we got that set or whatever, figured out what I was gonna wear, and that was that. And then, so that was Sunday night. Monday was Juneteenth, so we went to that. We had a little sit-down powwow with some of the moms from the group. We kind of talked about it, like what are the expectations, kind of how, how things was gonna go. Like I said, it's not a date, but let's just be real, it's kind of a date, like, even though you don't want to put labels on anything or make it official or unofficial, or it is what it is, right? So we talked about it. I was like, okay, cool. So, boom, Tuesday happened. Yesterday was the day of the dinner or whatnot. So I get ready. I get there, I'm like 15 minutes late. And I'm 15 minutes late because my Uber driver canceled on me, right? He was like, oh, I'm not, I'm not going to Central, right? So I was like, oh my God, right? So anyway, so dropped the baby and the nanny off at the park and carried on different Uber and went to Central. Get there, and my Uber driver that took me there like drops me off on the corner, and there's like this the road is blocked off, and he's like, oh, go a block and you'll be there. And so I'm like, go a block? And yeah, he dropped me off a block away. Actually, in the end, it ended up being 2 blocks because I had to go a block straight, and then I had to go like a block to the left, I believe, right? And I was like, okay, so I will insert the video footage of me getting there. So the road is closed and I have to walk a block in Central in heels. So we'll see how it goes. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry I'm so late.
It's all good. Let's go. Sit down, sit down, sit down. You alright?
Yeah, I didn't know I had to walk, down
I didn't know
the
either.
war zone to get here.
You said what?
I didn't know I had to walk through a war zone to get here.
Oh, yeah.
After we got there, after I, got into the spot or whatever, and as you can see, so I thought I recorded like the inside of the place. It's really cute. Like, the intro is really cute or whatever. I thought I took a video of that, but actually when I went to stop the video, when I got to the table, that's when I actually started the video. So I got a little snippet of us, initially meeting or whatever. I was a little upset because I had to walk in my heels and I was hot. And I'm just telling myself, like, this is not this person's problem. I was just a little upset. Face was like glistening. I'm like, this is, yeah, whatever. So anyway, we get there, we get over that initially, and yes, it was a meat and potatoes type joint, like, very much so, just heavy on the meats. They had like some, a beet dish that was really good, and the pork belly was okay, but it was just not my thing. Like for dinner, I'm like a smoothie kind of girl for dinner, or like kale and salmon, and like something super light and easy for dinner. I just assumed that it would be something better. I saw like a lettuce something on the menu, so I guess I mentally played myself going there or whatever, as far as the food options. But that's neither here nor there. Drinks were okay as well, and the ambiance was cool, right? Ambiance was cool. Like I said, I thought I got video footage of like going in. They have like this big fire grill thing that they like grill the food on, and the tortillas or whatnot. However, it's in the middle of the restaurant. It was hot as hell. Like, not even gonna lie. Like, it was hot, y'all. It was hot because it's an enclosed place. It's outdoors. It was 7 o'clock at night. It was still like 94 degrees outside. It was hot. Like, would I go there in the summer months? No. I would definitely go there like November to January time frame is when I would most likely go.
Mate, you got somebody you want to make jealous? You want to hold it?
No, I don't have those type of problems.
Oh,
Okay, so let me give y'all a rundown of what you really came for. Like, how'd the date go? Or dinner go, right? It was cool. Like, I have nothing bad to say, right? He lives in Texas. Son lives here. He'll travel back and forth as they see fit for, you know, dad son time or whatever. So let me go ahead and give y'all all the juice on what I was told to report back on, right? So this is what I came up with last night. I did a little quick jot down of when I got home, all right? I think he's a cool guy. He's 49, I believe, 2 kids, both under 12, not teenagers. Funny, yet he seemed a little reserved, all right? Gives off workaholic vibes. He's into self-care. While he was here, he gave a recommendation for a spa. I'm not about to give y'all the recommendation because I want to try it out first. He gave a recommendation for a spa, so that's cool. Got his teeth cleaned while he was in here, okay? Listen, y'all, if y'all know some of these folks out here just, you know, he was in like 100% dad mode for like the last year or so or whatever. He talks for a living, sports news, some sports commentary, I don't know, something to do with sports exactly. He's on YouTube. He does a segment on YouTube about sports. He clocked me at 5'10", just initially by standing beside me. He's 6'2", I believe he said. Doesn't want more kids. Clearly has a passport. Does that make him a passport bro? No, I'm just kidding. And what else? He and his ex-wife, they have a really cool relationship. It is not anything, you know, crazy. I wasn't trying to, you know, no one's trying to rope me into a poly relationship. If poly is your thing, that's your thing, but it's not for me. I'm a selfish individual in that aspect. And yeah, I think that's it. Conversation was good. I think we laughed probably 80% of the time, if not more. So I had a lot of fun. Again, I'm super extrovert. He seems a little introverted. Maybe it's like an ambivert. Like he can maybe extroverted when he needs to, but I get like introvert vibes from him. Like he's not like super, like, you know, I don't feel like he's the one to make the first move in initiating conversation or whatever. Seems to have a big heart. And I think that's about it. I think that's all I can think of. So we took a photo at the end of the night. I told him, you know, that I'm a YouTuber. He was like, oh my God, are you gonna document that? I was like, yep, I am, you know, and I'm gonna report back. Overall, I give him a A minus. I give him an A minus. If I had to be responsible for giving scores, I give him an A minus. Can't give him an A or A plus because I can't remember why. But anyway, that's what I came up with on my list. That I was giving him an A minus. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. So, you know, ladies, you know, I'm just saying, the opportunity arises and somebody throws out there, I mean, just go. You never know. You know, you'll meet a cool person who knows, you know, what the connection will be, or where the connection will lead. You know, put yourself out there, especially in regards to like dating here in Merida. I feel like a lot of people really just don't put themselves out there. The opportunity to date is here. I have not been on dates because I just was not really in that mode. About a month ago, I decided, you know, I'm gonna really give it a shot here. I got on Tinder. It was overwhelming for me, so I got off of Tinder. Like I can't manage Tinder because like it's a lot of people trying to connect, and like it's just too overwhelming for me. So I said no to Tinder. I want to meet someone a little more organically, so just like out and, you know, maybe through a friend of a friend, a cousin of a friend, a neighbor of a friend. No, actually not my neighbor. No, I wouldn't want to date somebody that lived in my neighborhood. I don't know, to be determined on that. So yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's just out there being open, seeking opportunities. You know, I fully believe what's for me is for me. and I am abundant, so I always attract what I deserve and more. And that's just where I'm gonna leave it. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. So this video is gonna be a rough edit. Again, I apologize for all the construction noise in the background. Thank you for watching. Until the next one. Bye.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here.